Today we are going to learn loop invariant code motion in code optimization. So what is the meaning of loop invariant? We are going to learn with the help of an example. Suppose we are having x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, z is equal to 30, I is equal to 1, a is equal to 5, and b is equal to 6. Suppose we have these 6 variables and I am going to write one code while loop, so in which suppose we are having I is less than 10,000 value, right? And in that while loop we are writing t is equal to x into y into z, I is equal to I plus 1, and a is equal to a plus b. These lines we have written in this code. So what is this? We are able to see in this code whenever I value will increment, so a is equal to a plus b, so a value will get changed, I value will get changed every time it is incrementing by 1. But we are able to see that t value, this t value where x, y and z value are 10, 20 and 30, t value is fixed. It is not changing because it's not related to I, and there is no increment, decrement or anything is here. So this kind of code if we find, this kind of line if we find in our code, so these kind of things are known as loop invariant code motion. Means these lines are there in our code but they are not showing any modification, any changes whenever we are running our code. So so what is the solution for that? Because we have this loop invariant code motion in our code, so the solution for that, because it is of no use if we are putting in our code or not, it is giving the same value always while it is in loop. So there is no meaning of putting all these things in the loop. The solution is that the t value should put outside the loop, should put outside the loop. So how we can write this code now, as we have written over here? So we can write while loop I is less than equal to 10 lakh, then a is equal to a plus b and I is equal to I plus 1 should be here, and that line t, that line should come out of the loop. So we can write like this: t is equal to x into y into z, that is outside the loop. So this is one example in which I am explaining what is the meaning of loop invariant code motion. Whenever we are having any loop, and in that loop whenever we are writing multiple lines, and if one line is like that or two lines are like that they are not giving any input, whenever we are incrementing the value of the loop, or we can say incrementing or decrementing, whenever we are changing anything in the loop, it is this line of code is not changing and the multiple line of codes are not changing. So better we need to put those lines outside of the loop, because there is no meaning of putting those lines in the loop which are not changing their value when they are inside the loop. So this is the meaning of loop invariant code motion in code optimization. In the next lecture we are going to learn loop unrolling. So if you like it, comment below. Thank you.